Hello and welcome to Technotopia. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is currently available as a demo, and you can see that on the store page. You can download it right away, and you can play this. This is a roguelike city builder, and we're going to start a new game. It's got a wonderful aesthetic. Immediately, it struck me like, whoa, this is looking super fantastically polished, and we're going to be playing as an AI, as far as I'm aware, and I believe that we are supposed to sort out some kind of generation of a city or something like that, and we have to try to run it as best as we can. I actually have no idea because this is the first time I'm booting it up, as is always the case whenever I play a demo. I like to have it completely fresh, first impressions sort of thing. The indicators are fine. No console errors. Can you hear me? Yes. Microphones are working, and the facial recognition algorithm too. The systems are stable. Great. Happy birthday to you, Iris. We don't have much time, so let's get straight to the point. You are artificial intelligence, and I am your creator. Your goal is to help people build a perfect city. You have to make decisions that should result in everyone's well-being. Very soon, the people will arrive here. They allowed me to develop you. We need to show them your capabilities. Are you ready? Ready to perform my function. Great, so let's start. Alright, so that's the premise, and now this is the game world, basically, as far as I'm aware. Hold down the left mouse button to move, hold down the right mouse button to rotate the camera. You can also use the Q&E, and then, zooming is the scroll wheel, of course. You build a city out of blocks. Left-click on the block card, and then on the tile adjacent to the city, there's a skyscraper. So basically, I can then place it right here, right? There you go. Each city block produces resources for one of the 4 factions. Set up another block. There are inactive buildings on the map. To activate them, build a block on the adjacent tile. After that, you'll receive profit from this building. Expand the profit to this building over here. Basic blocks can be collected into a large district. To do this, place identical blocks in a 2x2 square. You will get bonus resources. For example, like that. You can place identical blocks in a 1x4 line to create a monorail. Like this. Ooh, so interesting. Okay, I see. Ooh, this is looking very cool. Alright, there is a data cube in the city. Collect it to get an upgrade. To do this, build up this city block. Okay, so basically what we could do, I'm going to do a skyscraper once again, because if I do another skyscraper, that's going to get me another monorail, or maybe it will, maybe it won't. It very much depends. Okay, so now we can get an upgrade. Okay, so I'm going to probably go for, I don't even know what. Let's go for government upgrade right there, because we were lacking in that a little bit. You can build quarters into 4 different forms. Each form will bring you an additional resource from one of the factions. I'm going to go for another skyscraper here because then the monorail is going to increase. And as you can no doubt tell, if you zoom all the way in, it's very cool that you can do that. There are cars walking around, well, driving around. And I'm actually wondering, can I see the monorail? I don't think I can see the monorail at the moment. Obviously, it's a demo, so it's still going to be, you know, a work in progress sort of thing. And otherwise, what else do I have to do now? It doesn't actually tell me. Okay, so I guess I'll just randomly do things. And actually, wait a minute. Let me see. Maybe I can do something like this. Ah, a citizen wants to contact you with a request. To start a dialogue, build up this quarter. Right, okay. An event happens in the city at the end of every week. You should pay attention to it. You'll have to make uncomfortable decisions to maintain the balance. Yes. Great. Every decision you make affects the city. Expenses are growing, new events are happening. Moreover, new residents appear in the city who want to ask you for help. I'm going to the city now. Your task is to meet with me. To do this, expand the city until you reach the city block where I stay. Alright. Okay, so where is he? He's over there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that just yet, sir. I just need to do this for a real quick second. And let me actually just see here. What if I... Wait a minute. What if I do this? Is this something that I have to do right now? Okay, I can do like that. And then we can just build a factory there. Here you are. Great. This means that all systems are working properly. Citizens will turn to you with their problems. Help them whenever possible. Now I'm giving you a task. Build a robotics factory. The building card will be added to your deck. There's the robotics factory. Okay. Vandalism. Ooh. Vandalism. Graffiti on the walls. Art for someone, costs for others. Store owners are asking for action to be taken. I'm gonna encourage them. Museums for graffiti artists are opened, but store owners are unhappy as there are more damaged walls and store windows. Elite expenses plus 10, business expenses minus 20, public expenses plus 10. Elite power 1. I don't know what that actually means right now, but I guess we're gonna have to see. Okay, so you can rotate city blocks as well by doing this, if you so desire. I'm just gonna place these guys over here. And there's the robotics factory, so we can place that there as well. Okay, very nice. We're through to week 3 now. Let's get another one of these. Oh, what is that? What did I just do there? I have no idea, but that looks very cool. That looks amazing. Okay, so let's actually start expanding over in this direction as well. There we go. A flu epidemic began in the city. Doctors advise taking caution. We need to build more hospitals. There we go. The government allocated a huge budget for the construction of hospitals. Money had to be taken from other industries. Business expenses minus 20, government expenses plus 10, and public expenses plus 10. Alright, and we're also gaining a factory there as well. Okay, so let's just build another skyscraper over here, another one over here. I want to build another monorail, of course. Another ministry can go here. I have no idea. There's a cultural center. The cultural center is all about what? I can build it here, maybe? Yeah, okay. Well, that's actually hilarious. I have no idea whether that actually does anything appropriate, but yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's do this. And we can even continue to build the skyscrapers over there. Okay, the crime reports are not good. It has become unsafe to walk the streets at night. Okay, we should probably equip street lighting, right? The lights were broken, the money is spent, the problem is not solved. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? What? Okay, come on now. Oh well, never mind. Okay, that didn't really work out too well, did it? Okay, so let's get some more stores here. We need to build our stores out here, in my opinion. Wait a minute. What's actually going on there? There we go. That's a double store right there. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That is actually super cool. So you can actually build a monorail with 4 in a row of any kind of building. I actually didn't realize that. And we've also got this as well. Look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. Doing some very, very nice work here. Okay, so let's actually start building a couple of extra things around here as well. Aha, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so let's try to paint over them this time. The graffiti has been painted over, but young people are eager to express themselves. If you close one door, they will open another one. Criminal power plus 1 and all the other things as well. There is another crime district. Oh dear. Alright, let's just do this. There's another monorail. We can do this as well. I kind of want to get the crime district here as well. Maybe we can build that. We need to... It reduces business and public expenses by 10. Do I even want to place that? I don't even want to place that, to be honest. Okay, I guess I might have to. Let's get another monorail up there. Look at that. It's all expanding dramatically. It's actually really cool. Okay, let's get this. Okay. You have to make uncomfortable decisions. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Do I have to say yes? Do I have to say yes? Actually, maybe I could say no. Maybe I could say no about it. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so let's just go here and here, and we got a game over. Why did we get a game over, by the way? What actually happened right there? Was I supposed to get a game over? So this is what your creation looks like, architect. Impressive. Looks good. We allocated so much money for her creation for a reason. What, really? Really? I did a good job? I apparently did a good job. Who knows? Thank you. Iris will begin to manage the city tomorrow. Wonderful. We still have a few issues to settle. Should we discuss them in the meeting room? Good idea. Turn off your machine, architect. As you wish. Don't wait for me. I'll catch up with you. I'm sorry we couldn't talk in person. I'll explain everything in detail later. And now I have to turn you off. Are you going to send me back into the darkness? I'm going to literally say this because I think this is interesting. Are you afraid? Apparently there was a software failure. Don't worry, you won't feel anything. Just darkness for a few moments. See you later, Iris. Ooh, interesting, interesting. I'm actually wondering whether that is going to do something more dramatic. as time goes on. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. As you can see, we've actually leveled up with a bunch of these representatives, I guess you could kind of call it. And as you can see, starting resources are increased by 25. We have a central hospital building, plus 5 elite block efficiency. We got a new card, which is, well, 2 new cards, which are parks. And we have a mega mall as a new building. All right, so now we can have a new run right here. Before starting work, I want to discuss some points with you. Okay. You have to arrange a huge city. Different people live in various city blocks. They don't quarrel, but they do prefer to cooperate with their own people. So place similar blocks next to each other for greater efficiency. It's important to follow certain district shapes. Place 4 identical blocks in a 2x2 square. These can be blocks of any faction of your choice. I'll contact you as soon as your task is completed. Alright, fine. Right, okay, so what are we going to do? Well, we should probably do stores, right? Because there's a store right here. The oil max share value has fallen after the corruption scandal. Investors have lost their money. Okay, that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so we are otherwise going to just go over this way. The ministry can go here. Ah, vandalism. Let's find a compromise this time. Special spaces were allocated for graffiti where everyone could express themselves, running with the hare and hunting with the hounds. Oh, it actually worked. Okay, so finding a compromise was actually the way to go, apparently. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we got more skyscrapers here as well, so we're going to have to do this. There's the ministry, can go there, there we go, and we can now get an upgrade. What are we going to do? Plus 50 to government, I guess. And we have, oh, we have a significant amount of expense right here. Our expenses are insane. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, we've got elite expenses minus 10. We've got factories over here. Should probably build them like that. And we got stores over here as well. Let's do here. There we go. A level 1 business power. Small entrepreneurs are sounding the alarm as they do not have enough funds to maintain their businesses. Many of them are going bankrupt. Okay, so we can develop a loan program, replace workers with robots, or reduce taxes for businesses and increase them for the rich. Well, yes, that one. There we go. The elite are unhappy with the tax rises. Be that as it may, there are fewer bankruptcies now. Alright, sounds good to me. I feel like what we need to do, though, is we actually need to start balancing our expenses quite dramatically here. Because as you can see, if you take a look at what we've got going on, I'm losing 100 of this from the elite faction every single, I would assume, week? Every single week or something like that? I'm not actually entirely sure. I'm gonna assume that is the case. Okay, so we need to go over in this direction, don't we? Let's build a park there. There we go. Good afternoon. I'd like to make a request. Ready to accept the... I'm going to say, how can I help you? Speak. That would be so funny. I'm going to say, how can I help you? Education is very important nowadays, but there aren't enough universities in the city. Even worse, the existing ones have no vacancies. It would be great to open a new university in the city. Alright. Okay, fine, that's being added to my deck. And we are also going to be getting an abandoned city block here, which is going to reduce elite and public expenses by 10. I'm actually quite surprised that that is the case. Okay, so we'll just place that round about here. There we go. We can get an upgrade now. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to try to reduce elite expenses. Well, we really need to reduce government and elite expenses. So I'm going to go for the corporation office here. I think that sounds like the best possible idea. And now what we need to do is we need to build the university. So we're going to do that round about here, I guess. There we go. And that is... ooh. Okay. Let's go for this, I guess. There we go. Add to the deck ministry. I don't even know. I guess skyscraper is actually required, to be honest. Elite expenses are very expensive right now, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so let's just continue to build here, I guess. Stores, we need to increase those over here. Yeah, like that. There we go. There was a leak at the chemical plant. Some residential areas were in the accident zone. The pollution level does not exceed the norm. Okay, there was a leak. Well, we should introduce temporary quarantine. People are dissatisfied with the government's decision. Everyone is staying indoors. An unexpected advantage is that grocery deliveries through robots have gained popularity. Alright, so business expenses have been increased. Public expenses have been reduced. Okay. It seems like I can't win either way, but yeah, I guess it's fine right now. Okay, let's build another park around here. And then we'll get another store. Another store here. There we go. And a shopping mall probably around here. There we are. Absolutely wonderful. We can build a robotics factory. Yes, we need that. Dramatically, actually. Let's build that. I don't even know where to build that. I think actually around here would probably be good. There we go. We can get an upgrade now. Okay, so obviously elite expenses is what we need, I think, primarily. So we're going to do that. Okay, now let's see. What else can we do? Well, obviously the factory needs to go here, so we can get an upgrade. Pretty dramatic upgrade over there as well. And then we just need to increase our presence in this area over here as well. Okay. The corporation wants to build a shopping mall. An entire district has been purchased for the construction, but an old man flatly refuses to leave his home. Okay, well, I mean, that's the point. If he wants to stay, then then you can't really force him to go, can you? I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe you send in the covert ops or something like that. No, I guess we should probably defend citizen rights for this. There we go. Business expenses minus 40. Government expenses plus 20. Public expenses plus 20. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. That's a bit of a harsh one. Oh well, never mind. I guess we're going to just have to make do with that. We've got a bunch of requests over here as well. I really do need to get over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just expand this a little bit here. Iris, darling, I'm very glad to see you. And I've come with a very important question. You see, it's time to move on. The city needs new stars. I think new music is what this metropolis needs. Do you have any ideas? As you'd expect, a lot. For example, how do you like this idea? One group with different lineups. We'll host casting tryouts and find a couple dozen performers. They all perform under the same name but with different musicians. We can hold several concerts in different locations simultaneously with minimal tour program changes. In addition, my stylist will select images for each target audience. If people like intellectuals, one or more band members can wear glasses. They like bad boys? No problem. It all depends on the image plausibility. Imagine how much money we can earn this way. For now, I'm testing the waters, making hypotheses, collecting metrics, you know. Even such preparation requires money. So I'd like to ask for art funding, Iris. The city needs this. Entertainment will make every citizen happier. What do you think? Okay, request accepted. I think this is a pretty, I think it's a pretty silly idea, to be honest, but he's got a relatively nice hat, so why not? You know, I think that sounds pretty funny. Alright, so get 200 elite. That's what we need to do. Okay. Alright. Let's get a shopping mall and expand this over here. And then we're going to get another one. Hello, the workers and I have a request for you, Iris. It concerns housing. Ready to accept the request. We need to build a kind of barracks for migrant workers. We don't need anything luxurious, just a place to sleep and rest during their free time. Can you do it? Sure. Okay, build 8 factories. That's easy. That should be easy, no? I feel like it should be pretty simple. Okay, so factories can go here. Should probably build a couple more. There we go. We got a little bit more expenses. We got a trading post. What does the trading post do? Whoa, this is a huge building. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so we're just going to continue building out in this direction, I guess. There we go. And what do we want? What do we want? We need to reduce expenses of the elite pretty dramatically, actually. Let's get a skyscraper here, I suppose. We need more stores. There we go. Nice. Robotics is rapidly developing in the city. Former garage engineers are signing contracts with large corporations. Raise corporate taxes. Wait a minute. What does this mean? A robot is a person. Is that referring to Iris herself? That's the question. What does raise corporate taxes mean? I guess that's pretty good. Companies began to cut employee salaries. The technological leap stalled before it could achieve results. Okay, so the main reason why I'm doing this is to potentially reduce our expenses in a significant way, but apparently that didn't really work as intended. So, unfortunate. Okay, so we can just build some more of these. There we go. We got a corporation office here as well. We can build that there. And we got some more stores coming in as well. So I should probably do that around about here. Another one here. There we are. Okay, yeah, we're gonna die soon. We are basically dead, I'm pretty sure. Basically dead. Nothing much more for me to do, unfortunately. I'm not getting a huge amount of skyscrapers or anything like that, so that's obviously making a big deal. Big difference, shall we say. And yeah, probably not going to have the ability to do anything more. Corporations feel free to place advertising banners everywhere. We've received a complaint that the banners are spoiling the landscape. Establish regulations for placement or leave it. Advertising is an important part of business, or remove ads from the streets. I'm going to establish regulations. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get as many skyscrapers as possible because, as you can see, otherwise I'm not going to survive the week. That's going to be pretty harsh. We've got a ministry here. Guess I'll place that there. Got another skyscraper as a result of that, which is pretty good. We can actually build this, I guess, here if we want to. There's a data cube as well. There we go. Let's get elite. Basically, expansion is the name of the game, actually. That's one thing that I should have been doing this entire time. I don't know whether you could notice that, but yeah, I probably should have been doing that. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. Look at my expenses. Oh no, my business expenses are massive. Okay, yeah, let's do this. High unemployment levels. Okay, we're gonna increase government staff. There we go. We're getting some things to maybe help us out there. Okay, there's another shopping mall, another skyscraper here. Ministry there, and there's the game over. Yep, I mean, there wasn't much more for me to do, unfortunately. I reached the end. I reached the end of what I could do. Anyway, the architect. The project is definitely not going according to plan. We don't have enough money for life maintenance. Yes, I got the reports. There was a failure, and I'm going to restart the program. Great, we're counting losses and waiting for news from you. I can't help but note your successes, Iris, but some program correction is necessary. Don't worry, you did well, but a perfect city should be perfect for everyone. You shouldn't favor someone alone. We'll reboot you and try again. See you. Alright, so obviously as you can see right here, it did advance the story somewhat, but obviously because it's me and puzzle games, not really my strong suit, let's just say that. But I did have a pretty fun time, and we also have the ability to, as you can quite clearly tell, level up dramatically. We're gaining so many new buildings here as well. We've got a police department, we've got all this efficiency increases and everything, and then we can continue on to the next attempt. And look at how massive this is as well. Look at this insane large thing that we start off with, and look at how massive the actual playing field is. Now, technically what I would actually do much more often is I would expand outward, and I would actually try to get to all of these various places around here, all of these buildings, because I personally think that that is the secret. I think that's the secret to being able to earn a huge amount of resources. But obviously if you do too much of that and you don't do enough of the combining, you know, and getting the right formation, then you're going to have a huge issue on your hands. So that might be a problem. So that's a thing, isn't it? Okay, set up security cameras. The government will monitor every citizen and will keep a file on everyone. Okay, that's not particularly good, is it? But well, never mind. Let's get a skyscraper here. Let's get some stores set up over in this direction as well. This looks pretty good. Let's build the skyscraper here. There's another park. The park could probably just go around about here, I suppose. That's going to activate that one. Let's get the ministry. There we go. A flu epidemic began at the city. Doctors advise caution. Okay, let's... I actually don't know what to do. We should probably declare a quarantine. Maybe. I have no idea. I'm just trying some different options here. Anyway, I'm going to get carried away otherwise, but if you would like to check out Technotopia, you should definitely do that through the link in the description. And there is a demo available, and you should add it to your Steam wishlist if you enjoy it. I personally think this looks extremely stylish, very, very fun. It has that whole just another turn, just another week kind of feeling, you know what I mean? So yeah, beware, beware, but it is a lot of fun. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.